stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
Right, well, hello everyone, and we're here. I've spent quite a wee bit, probably about 5-6 hours just on my own, between the parts, upgrading the ship, getting more money, surveying the planet, doing that kind of stuff. And I thought we'd start here, just so I can quickly
Need some work done? Okay.
show you the ship here. So I'm actually really liking this ship now. We've added a lot of engines to it. It's got the cargo. We've upgraded the weapons. These are still the same weapons, I'm pretty sure. The 2 cannons. But pretty much everything's been upgraded apart. Like, these are the bigger, stronger engines. These are the bigger, stronger engines. There's a bigger generator, bigger jump drive. I think there's even a cockpit. The cockpit's been upgraded. But apart from that, I think we're relatively the same as we were before, I think we already had the slightly long boy compared to the before. So yeah, let's come out of that. I just wanted to be there just so I could quickly show you it. I quite like how it looks, to be honest. It's like the starter ship on steroids. I'm not going to bother showing you all the equipment. I've got a really good gun, but I've got no ammo left for it. I've used it all up. But we will. I'll just quickly come in here and show you the stats, because we're now level 11, I think, as well. And as you see, I've been mainly focusing on the tech sort of side of things, because I've been doing a lot of ship stuff. I was doing cargo missions, I was doing a few space battles. But let's just jump in and continue doing the storyline. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to, every time I do stuff between parts, I'm going to like show you all the new stuff. I feel like it's good for you to know, but I feel like you're just going to be bored of it after a while, because I'm going to be playing this character a lot. And you're kind of just going to be like, oh, you've got more stuff. Yeah, cool, that's what's to be expected. So yeah, let's go do this mission. And I must admit, my sort of role-playing side here, we're sort of struggling with a wee bit, because I'm kind of like, well, my character wouldn't want to be doing any of this sort of industrial espionage kind of stuff. It's not the type of character we built at all. So I'm a wee bit, role-playing wise, struggling with it. I think maybe our character would be kind of struggling with it. But that might be a good excuse for us to just go, yeah, this is not working out. And I'm basically being a soldier in a war. I don't like an industrial war that I'm not interested in. I was interested in the other side of the company where they're like, oh, we're helping all these people. We're doing this, we're doing that. And log. No, we want to go to the map. We want to zoom out. Zoom out. Yeah, we want to be here. Right, where do we need to go? We need to go all the way over here. Yeah, we can do it in one jump. Right, what planet do we want? This one. Set course. Yeah, we've already got 1 point in it. That's fine. Just takes a wee bit longer. So yeah, our characters really sort of struggling with this being like industrial espionage. And plus, stealth. This being a stealth mission, we're also like, ugh.
Go ahead and land.
So yeah, I have no idea. I don't think we've even been to this planet before. I don't think so. I might see if there's a shop to sell some stuff, because I'm pretty sure I've got some stuff to sell. Oh, it's this planet. We're here still. So yeah, we have been here before.
Word is the Borealis.
Yeah, this is it being an entry-level mission as well. I don't think we'd need to be really skilled in stealth to pull it off. Where do I need to start the stealth from? I take it from when we get through that door there.
Everything good?
Bank.
Nothing to report?
Nope, nothing. Pretty slow day so far.
Is there going to be like a warning? Okay, I'm guessing it's from here. Only that one's restricted, so maybe for now we can just act like we belong here. You know what? We're gonna make a save right now. And we're just gonna act like we belong here for now, and then if it's just like kind of like straight off the get-go, like, oh, you shouldn't be here, then I can jump back here, because I feel like we'd know that. So I don't mind save scumming something like that. Like, okay, the welcome desk. Like, so yeah, we belong here, it's fine.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline. What do you want to do for the break?
Yeah, we belong here, this is fine.
I
Right,
don't
from
know, but I
here.
gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break. in my
Here, we need to be stealthy. This is the bit we need to be stealthy for. Right. Then we're just going to walk out like we own the place once again after this. So once we've done this. So that doesn't quite fit there. Would that fit there? That does fit there. And then does that fit there? That's perfect. But we've got 2 left. Does the 2? So that's those 2. Are the 2 left okay for underneath? Or do we need to do something different? Right, so that one works for there. And that leaves those 3 needing done. But that looks like that would fit there. Yeah, that's perfect. So boom, boom, boom. Upload program. Upload and done. Just take a look at that. Wet my frilly panties when I seen him there.
Like one of those months.
And let's walk out like we own the place. Job done. So our character is really uncomfortable right now. We're not liking life. This is not suited to us whatsoever. But maybe if we can just push through it, we can get into the other side of the company, or maybe get some influences to try and change it. For now, he's in the like, I'm gonna change them. I'm gonna change them sort of mindset. I'm gonna change them, make them better, and we're gonna focus and make them focus more on the stuff like helping people. We're gonna. Yeah, because that's the side of the industry he was interested in. He was interested in the industry, like developing technology, especially like health technology, like cybernetic implants and stuff like that. That was his last job, remember, for our character. It's our sort of background for this character. There's a shop here, isn't there? Yeah, here it's here. But I think we can only sell guns here.
Okay. You won't find better weapons? Sure thing.
Yeah, they use modified Nova Lights. They use... What type of ammo do they use? Light fuse. Yeah, that's not the right. And I'm taking it he's only got... Like particle fuse. Yeah, light fuse. He doesn't have the type of stuff I want, but will he buy stuff? He will. Right, we don't want that. Yeah, there's the good gun. I customized it a wee bit. The really good gun, I really like it. It's 53 energy damage. It had no mods when I got it, and then I added some mods. So yeah, we're starting to play around with the mod stuff. But for now, we're just using this, because I think I've got a tiny bit of ammo left for this, and I've got no ammo left for that whatsoever. But this gun was great. I was like one-shotting most enemies.
See you later.
They're particle weapons. Do they count as energy weapons? I don't think so, because they've got their own doodads. Their own little section, I think, in the check tree. I was just thinking, walk in like we own the place. I was like, oh, we do work here. I don't need to pretend in this one.
Bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
It went well. No incidents to report.
Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
I get it. Clean work equals maximum payout. Don't worry, you seriously don't expect me to be flawless in a job like this. If you want clean work, you should never hire me.
Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing.
I don't recall arts and crafts being in the job description. Oh, I so badly want to choose that, but again, I don't think our character would have the guts to say it. I think they'd probably just be like, I'm ready for whatever's next, trying to grim and bear it.
One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
Hands are going to look pretty dirty. It means successful in Rouge. If it means successful, where do I need to leave the evidence? Are these in the do's and don'ts? What are in the do's and don'ts for this assignment?
We want a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Aquila City.
I think we just grimming, our characters grimming and bearing it.
Be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike Keltcorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
At least we got some digipics free for it. Off we go again. This is not, when I knew there was an industry job, this is not the style I was expecting. This is industry espionage. I was expecting, like, because I knew there's cargo in the game. We did I've done a couple of cargo missions off screen. I knew there was like building mining bases. I knew there was lots of stuff like that. So when I was expecting industry, I was expecting a mission to go set up an outpost. I was expecting missions to go to find a like large supply of aluminium. I was expecting. Yeah, this is just to go to the dock, isn't it? Yeah, the spaceport. To the spaceport. I should have went to the little shop on the way. I know there's at least one. Wow, that's bright. I could have just teleported back to the ship completely, couldn't I? Actually, there might be a shop here on the landing pad. I'd imagine there is. I would imagine there is. I think I'm pretty skint money-wise. Yeah, we're pretty skint. I just recently bought upgrades for my ship. And there should be a little shop. There it is.
You should inspect.
Right, we can sell the extra stuff. Get a wee bit of extra money. Yeah, there's the survey data. He doesn't have enough to buy it from me. So we'll save that to sell to someone else. That gives us a wee bit of extra money. Emergency power cell. I think I might keep that because I found two of them in like a dungeon fighting pirates, and I used one of them to open a door. So I may just keep that. How much mass is it? Mass 1.5. It's not that much mass, and I imagine there's going to be more dungeons where you need them to open doors, and you're meant to find them in that dungeon. But yeah, if I just have one on me. I don't think the ship has. Okay, the ship has like some junk I want to. Whoa! No! I pushed the wrong button, and again, I thought I was pressing E, but I was pressing tab. Sell from ship's inventory. Let's just get all this stuff that's generic bought. Oh damn it! I should have took the hell. No! 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 We. Buy back. Where is it? I'll buy the med pack back too. Was we're here. Ship parts. Buy them back. Yes, please. Whew. Sell from ship infantry. Miscellaneous. Let's just boom, 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 boom. I don't think there's anything we need in here now. Keep the resources notes. I'll keep them just in case I want them.
Having if left unchecked.
Now I need to make sure we put those ship parts and stuff back in our ship now. That also gives us a bit more spending moolah. Right. Digipex, confidential files that measure power cell, not that. It was an aid, wasn't it? Right, it should be S for ship parts. There, then transfer, store all. I don't think there's anything else we want to store. That frees up a lot of our infantry as well. There we go, happy days! Off we go! I'm hoping we get the missions changed quite drastically, because the first mission, you often see the missions change quite drastically in some places. Like, so I was talking about the Mages School Guild thing in Skyrim. And then we had that coffee mission that changed things drastically. I'm hoping after these couple of industrial espionage type missions, it changes as you go into more upper management. So we're here. Set course. We got the 1 point in the grav jump already. Because I'm a lazy sod, it doesn't like to change its energy unless it really needs to. I'm not in a fight, so I probably should have more energy in the engines. Yeah. Meh.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. All right, you're good.
Land! Now, I don't think I've been to this city before. Pretty sure I've not been to this city before. Wonder if this is going to be the one that has the Fallout 5 type look to it. And I'm already seeing, I don't think that's the right, this is that city. I'm guessing that's more on a frontier somewhere.
If you are in need of
oh, actually, maybe. It looks a wee bit more like it down here.
To Laredo Firearms.
Laredo Firearms, we'll keep that in mind. Actually, yeah, I think this might be that city. Ship services is just there. Oh yes, this is the what are they called, the Fallout 5 type city.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Then I want to help.
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Yeah, we'll maybe go there soon, right? We'll make sure we're on the right mission now for now, because that's next time maybe type one. Down still. Actually, you know what? We can do the other one whenever we want. Let's try this. I think our character would stop everything to try and help.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
Joke.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now.
Sounds like you could use some help.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
If there's life at stake, let me help you. It's clear you're not getting the job done, so let me try. But you at least hear me out. I'll try that one.
I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
They must have made some demands by
They
now.
won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
Maybe I can talk some sense into them.
All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Okay, where's the intercom?
You in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see 'em. And don't try nothing.
I'm coming.
You're the negotiator, huh?
Yep, that's me.
You think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender? You're dead wrong.
Well, someone doesn't have any points in persuasion, so you might be right. This only works if you're willing to cooperate. Let's just get this over with. First, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. What's your name? I'll do that one.
It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the. I'm Reggie. I want to try and build a repertoire with this guy. Once we get we're on first name basis. It's instantly gonna be harder for him. You'll have. Yeah, we're gonna try and humanize this, so to speak. It's like It's like that thing about tanks, where people were terrified of tanks, but as soon as they realised there was humans inside, they didn't become as scary. And like the downfall of tanks is often seen as that in China. I think it was China, when that one guy with a shopping bag stood in front of the tank and just stared it down, and like they were getting orders, run him over, just get over him. The dictator there was like, run him over, but the guys in the tank were like, he's not moving, we can. And as soon as the human element, so we're going to try and humanize this as much as possible. Yeah, that's what's going through our character's mind, kind of thing. We're just talking about this sort of situation. Yeah, it's good to meet you, Jed. I'm Reggie.
Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
I'll give you a word, Jed. I just want to help. Trust me, the marshal did. You really think I have a choice? Yeah, I just want to save lives.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
So, whoa, we got 3 turns and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The hell do I care? Trust me or don't. It doesn't change the fact that we're surrounded. You're surrounded and trapped. You really want to stay trapped in the bank? Look, I just want to help make sure things end the right way. Yeah, I think we'd go for that. We don't have the turns to go for like this one though. Though, we could just hope that we keep on rolling over the success, because you never fail. It never cuts you off if you pass, but we're going to have to hope. But maybe now, because we've got the extra turns, maybe now we take the risks. So, I think that's what our character would say though. I think it's between this, like, our character could say that, but they'd probably be more this lean in. But I think strategically, because we've got the turns, we've got the chances to fail right now, because it'd be good to maybe try this. Oh, you know what? I'll just go with what I think our character would say.
Buying it.
Didn't work. I promise you, I'm just here to make sure nobody gets hurt. That is exactly. You sure you're ready for a change of scenery by now?
Well, I guess you have a point.
I'm not on anyone's side here.
Keep flapping your lips. You ain't changing my mind. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on.
Okay. Tell me your demands.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
That's a pretty tall order. How do you know? I think, it could take a while to get you a ship.
Oh, hell, the 3-star Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
The guy on the other side is actually really, really sort of reasonable. He's got a level head. He's thinking about this. He's actually sort of... There's a sort of almost a genuine attempt to meet us midway, which is actually really saying like a lot for his character, that he's doing well under the stress. It's clearly... You know what I mean? Like, most people in his situation would be panicking. He's thinking rationally, so that's what I'm trying to say. So he's actually doing a really good job, the guy on the other side of this. Like, I know it's a game and they could write him to be whatever he wants, but I'm thinking of this as if it was a real situation.
What do you mean?
We've got this. The Marshal going to keep those hostages safe, whatever it takes. Let them go before he has to take drastic action.
I know. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Give up now and you'll do some time, sure, but nowhere near as much as you would if a hostage dies.
Damn it. I didn't think of it that way.
This is our last. We got no more chances, so if we fail, we need to pass every time now. So I think nobody's been hurt yet. Surrender now, and the judge might just go easy on you.
Maybe you're right. Nobody gets hurt, we won't have to rot in jail for the rest of our lives.
Yep, so it stays at one turn because we passed. Even if even one hostage dies, your robbery charge becomes a murder charge, and you don't want that to happen. You're like, boom, we could just blitz it with this. I wonder what statistically, what's the chances of us making 3 easy rolls, and what's the chance of us making like 1 medium roll? What's the more likely? But I think we're just going to keep doing... Let's go. I'll make sure the Marshal will show you some looting.
If the hostages die, it'll be the Marshal's fault for not taking us seriously.
So close!
Nah,
so close.
It's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
But there seems to be a genuine desire on his side to keep not want anyone to get hurt, which is also one thing I'm really liking about this. And I just want to talk about it for a bit second because I find it quite interesting. Like, too often in games, you'll see they'll make the characters out to just be pure villains through and through. Like, same in movies. Like, there's like, oh, we've got hostages and we don't care if they live or die. Like, but here, it's much more realistic. It's much more human. Like, you see it in real life. Like, situations like that, the characters aren't pure evil. They'll be criminals, yeah. They're trying to make money, yeah. But a lot of the time, they don't want to hurt people. They just want the money. They're not there to hurt people. Like, as he said, it's all gone wrong. It's everything's went wrong to get them into this position anyway. Their plan has gone fucked up. They didn't want to be sitting in this sort of showdown sort of situation. And they don't want to hurt people, but they know it's the only leverage they've got, and they also don't want to go to jail. So you can see those two sort of things fighting off against each other. I just think it's a really interesting, and I really like the way they've done it. I think it's really realistic. Maybe not us getting sent in to be the negotiator, but if you imagine it as if we were an actual negotiator going in, the sort of human aspect of it, the fact that he's keeping such a level head through a lot of that conversation didn't feel as realistic, but it is possible. I'm not an expert in these kinds of situations. I'm just talking from like a layman's terms here. I'm like just trying to, I just realised I might be making it sound a wee bit like I'm some sort of professional in this field, but I'm not. I just think it's a really interesting situation. And from the little tiny snippets, the layman's sort of view I have of situations like that, it feels really nice and really nice and really realistic. But again, it's probably like even the fact that we got sent in is really unrealistic.
You've got my girlfriend in there.
I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position.
There must be something more we can do. Should I go in the back and try and talk to him again?
I appreciate your idealism, but there were only ever two ways this could end. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. We have to free the hostages by taking out their captors. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times.
So it's gonna fall to us.
We try to move against them, they'll see us coming.
We tried hard. I could go in. I'm not part of your security force. I might be able to catch them off guard. Worthwhile.
You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, I wanted to try and save them.
You're right, though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. Once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
Sucks, I really wanted to save them, but at the end of the day, these guys are still in the wrong. We need to think about the hostages. I think our character would be like, we tried our best to save them. Now we just need to try our best to save the hostages. Right, so I think we're going to go all the way around to try and avoid. I wish I had my good gun. We're still crawling. Vasco, you better be bloody quiet. I think we've been spotted already.
There are no more enemies remaining.
Just try and make sure. There we go. Still crawling, no, no. Where did she come from?
You're gonna pay for that.
I'm just glad they're coming after me and not shooting the hostages as well. Out the way, Vasco. I really wanted to save them. I really wanted to save them. There's the front door, but I want to just make sure I've got any and all loot first of all. Yeah, this is still. I was just wondering, is this still count as stealing if I pick stuff up here? I thought it would be, but yeah. I think we got them all. Didn't take up their ammo. What the?
Thank you so much.
Where'd he come from? Happy days.
They've got the marshal by the... I heard the fight. The hostages. Are they safe?
It's over. The hostages are safe. The hostages are fine. The Shaw gang, not so much.
Is that so? Shame it had to come to that. But you got the job done and saved lives. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Boom! I think our character would have been deeply affected by that whole situation and how... I think he would be proud of what he'd done. like from the character, his main thing is he wants to help people. He tried his best to help the bank robbers, but at the end of the day he had to cut his losses. It was more important for him to try and do his best to save the hostages, that's the word I was looking for. And I think especially how we're like, oh, this industry stuff's really not working out. I think that's definitely going to be in the forefront of his mind now. That is, they're going to think, oh, we're back to doing this espionage stuff now. I'm really not liking it. I think there's very good chance if nothing changes in his current job, he's going to be coming over here really soon. And I think it's just doing our roleplay. Like, we're doing our roleplay here. And as I was saying that before, I was getting a wee bit annoyed thinking, oh, our roleplaying is like kind of gone off the rails a wee bit because the industry's not what I was expected. But I think it's actually playing into it really well now, how it's like, it's all sort of lining up. All our like eggs are like, all our directions sort of lining up. He's realising he's made a mistake joining this company. He did it for good intentions, and he's been doing these bad things with good intentions, which is the way most people do bad things. Like, they do bad things because they have good intentions. Like, the road to hell was paved with good intentions, as the saying goes. And he's starting to realise he might be in the wrong place. So I think we'll do another mission or two with the industry faction. If things still aren't changing, I think he's going to jump ship. And maybe I'll do the rest of the... I was thinking maybe I'll do the rest of the industry off screen then, just because it's not canon. It's just going to be me playing the game of our story for this character. But then again, I kind of want to showcase all the games, so I don't know, maybe we'll see. We'll talk about that another time. This will be an end of a part right now, so I'm going to say, hope you've all enjoyed it. I'm going to go to the toilet and then jump back in, and then we'll continue on in the mission we were doing, where we had to plant some evidence or something, I think. So yeah, hope you've all enjoyed this. I shall see you all next time. Bye, bye.